guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Martha, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of makeup routine. I am in no way a beauty guru, just so we're all aware. This is just how I do my makeup personally, and I think it turns out nice in the end, or I wouldn't do it. So I'm gonna sort myself out. I'm gonna go make a coffee because I need coffee to survive. Okay, so I'm upstairs and I have a biscuit because these are my favourites and I have a problem, and I have a coffee. I literally do this every time. I'm missing brain cells, I swear. I'm back with a wet beauty blender because I'm dumb and forget to do that every time. So to start my makeup, I don't use primer because I don't really like it. So I use this moisturiser. It's the Body Butter Soap and Glory, that's what it's called, and I just really love how it feels, and I've always used it, and I have quite clear skin aside from my nose being really red at the moment, so I just put that all over my face and just rub it in. So next is foundation, and I'm running out. I have two bottles of this foundation. I use the e.l.f. one. This one is my favourite one. I really like it, and I'm running out of it on both, so I need to get some more, but it's in the shade Pearl because I am pasty. So because I'm running out, I go like this and like dab bits of it off of the thing. I don't know what it's called, dispenser, squeezer thing, I don't know. Also, if I look here, it's because there's a mirror like right in front of my face. So I've got my damp beauty blender. It's a fake one because F spending £16 on a beauty blender. I'm not about it. Okay, so now I look like a ghost. I also forgot to say about this one, it's like light to medium coverage, and I don't like foundations that like make me look like a completely different person. So I like this one because it's light to medium, and like you can still see features of my face like in the sunlight. I get freckles, so with this you can see that I have freckles and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know, I just like it. So next I go with concealer. I've got the Revlon one and the Rimmel matte one. I don't really like matte concealers, but I prefer this one to this one because this one just feels quite watery. But with matte concealers, you kind of have to do it quickly or they start to dry on your face. At least that's what I've learnt from them. That's why I try to use this as quick as possible. But I basically just put it under my eyes, a bit on the tip of my nose, and then up it, and then the weird flower thing up there. And then sometimes, because I get blemishes, I'll put like a tiny bit on my cheeks just to blend out a bit. And then I'll put some here and here. I just blend it all out. My nose is just not going to cooperate today, so I'm just going to have to get used to it. Okay, the next thing I use is this air spun powder. People used to use this a lot, they used to love this one, but some people like, they prefer the Laura Mercier one, and I like that one. I don't own it though because it's really expensive, but I've used someone who has had it. It's so expensive. So I was watching Beauty Chickie on YouTube because I really like her videos. She was explaining that the airspun powders are really good like dupe if you can't afford the Laura Mercier because it's just so expensive. That's why I really like this one, and it also kind of gives your face a bit of a tan look because it's apricot, I think. It has like kind of an orange tint to it. But I basically just like wipe this all over my face. I talk like I know what I'm on about, but I really don't, so ignore me. Then I just take this bronzer, which I don't actually like. I stole it from my mum and it's probably like really out of date by now. So I don't like it, but I don't have another one. So I've got to just work with my resources. So I just take this giant fluffy brush and then just like put bronzer wherever I need to put bronzer. Because my foundation's quite light, because I have really light skin and I'd rather match my foundation to my skin than use a darker one, because I feel like that just doesn't look great. I always put like bronzer around kind of everywhere on my face, because I don't want to look like, I don't want like a flashback Mary moment if you've ever watched James Charles, and I feel like that is likely to happen if I carry on like this. So I just like put it under my eyes as well, even though my eyes already have really bad under eye bags because I don't sleep. So then I take my contour palette. This one's my favourite one. I have a few contour palettes, but this one's definitely my favourite one. It's the Rimmel London, like really small one, because one, it's really good for like taking on holiday with you, but two, it's just a really good quality palette. So like I've kind of used this one almost to death with the contour. Do you mind? I'm filming. Okay, so I didn't really explain what I was doing here, but I just took my contour brush and dipped it into the contour palette and just like defined my cheekbones and my forehead to make my forehead smaller, and that's about it. So don't bash me for this, because this is just how I do it, because I feel like it always ends up better. I take this bit, top of this brush, and I like dip it in the contour a bit like that, and then I use that to contour my nose, because I don't like using small brushes. I feel like they always make it look like you've just drawn a line, and I feel like with this it just kind of follows your natural lines. And I don't like contouring my nose like too much, because then I feel like that looks fake. So this one's my favourite blush as well. I don't like using blush. It is my favourite one because it's just quite natural and like peachy. I just like go upwards with that. Next is highlight. And I just take this brush that I bought off Amazon and I use it with this highlight. Now I'm going to take this brush again. I need to blend my cheeks a bit more because they're still quite like harsh. And I'll dip it in my powder and then I will just go over that. I don't do much to my eyebrows because I never really have. I don't like doing much, and because they're quite full anyway, I don't really need to fill them in. So what I usually do is I'll brush them upwards like that, and then I will just go over the top and shape it how I want it shaped. Same with this one. And then I will take, again, this e.l.f. product. It's the e.l.f. Wow Brow. And then I just go over the eyebrow. And then the same with this one. And then I will just brush through them again with the dry one, just to like get all of the gel through the eyebrow, so that like I know that all of it's going to stay in place. And because it's a brown gel, it also adds a little bit of a tint to it. Next I do eyeshadow, and usually if I'm just doing a chilled natural look, I will either use a dusty ass Morphe palette. I'll use this or this. This one I keep in my makeup bag because it's just easy and it has a lot of natural colours and it's just quite cute. But the Morphe palette, I love this palette. I think it's so pretty. I'm not going to use the Morphe palette today though. But yeah, so this is the one I'm going to be using today. I got it in Sephora when I was in San Francisco for $10. Okay, so to begin with, I just take a fluffy brush and then I dip into the nude shade, that one, grey. Then I just spread that all over my eyelid. See, I do it shade by shade, so I'll do the same on the other eye rather than doing one whole eye and then moving to the other eye, if that makes sense. And you take another blending brush and then I go into the darker nude shade, which is called Flame, and then I just take a tiny bit of that because it's quite a pigmented colour, and then I put that in my crease just to deepen it out a bit. Same with the other eye. And then I will take one of like my flat packing brushes and I'll dip it into this one, which is called Twinkle. I'll just like pack that onto this part of my eyelid. And then I'll just take the first brush that I used, which is this one, and then I will just blend it all out and go over it all. And then, because I like doing it under my eye to add some, I don't know, I'm just staying words now, but I go like this and just like gently get it on my waterline. So the next thing that I do is I take my eyelash curler, so I just put it on my eyelid and I squeeze. And then I take the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I like the waterproof one because I feel like the normal one's a bit clumpy. Plus, I yawn a lot because I'm just always tired. So having waterproof mascara really does help. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's it for my face. The last thing that I do is I'd usually, because I've got foundation and stuff on my lips, I'd take this red lipstick from Glossier, and it just kind of, it doesn't make your lips red, it just kind of gives them a bit of colour. So unless you pack it and then it makes it red, but if I just go like this. So now it doesn't look like I've got red lipstick on, but it looks like I don't have concealer and like foundation and stuff on my lips. And then I'll take my lip gloss that I cannot open. This one I always use, it's a Sexy Mother Pucker, and it's a lip plumper technically. And then I just take, where is it? This setting spray that I don't actually like because it smells disgusting. And then I spray it all over my face. Also, so I'm going to take out my plaits. I had really, really bright coloured scrunchies that made me look like a 5-year-old in. Okay, so this is the final product. I've had my hair in plaits for like the past 2 days, so it's very, very wavy, but I like it. So this makeup probably took me about 20 minutes to half an hour. I can usually do it faster, but I was doing an explanation. So if you like get used to doing your makeup in a specific way, because I do that so often, I could probably do that in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I mean, I have before, like it's not, I find it, because I'm used to doing my makeup, it's easy to just get it done quickly. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you like my content, and leave a comment down below of any video ideas you have or want me to do for future reference. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.